Check it. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, and SPY. This is going to be your daily update and prediction. I also cover cryptocurrency in this video as well. We're going to be covering AMC, GME, and SPY on the short and long term. We also look at NASDAQ in this video. This video is not financial advice and it's packed full of information if you want to learn financial freedom, if you want to learn passive income, day trading, and much more, and how to read the charts. I got the information for you. So go ahead and press like, press subscribe, join the DataZero family. Let's go ahead and get into this thing without wasting any more time. Charts, facts, data. Let's go. Alright guys, what is up? You are back for another video with DataZero. In this video, we're looking at AMC, GME, and SPY. This is going to be your daily update and prediction for the overall market and what is going on for the meme stocks. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and due diligence before buying any stock or crypto asset. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. So the first thing we want to point out is SPY. We want to point out the movements for SPY. If you want to check out my live stream, go ahead and check out my live stream. I will be streaming live every day, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time until market close. So you can check that out. I will be streaming tomorrow. Now, as you guys can see, we did get the bullish day that I talked about in yesterday's video. And we did have a beautiful trade set up here for the day. So basically, me and the Discord played this trade. As you guys can see, you have a bull flag. Right here is your pole. Right here's your pole. We had this push up. Right here is your breakout. And taking the pole over to your breakout target, you can see that it gives us a breakout target of about 431. Now, I did give a breakout target of only 429.60 because it was a major support and resistance. But guys, this is a classic trade setup. This is a very straightforward trade setup. You guys can see that you have an inverse head and shoulders. Right here is your shoulder, right here is your head, and right here is your shoulder. We also have this bull flag. So this is very straightforward, very easy, multiple technical patterns. I seen this setup and I called it out inside of the Discord, saying that if we broke above this level here that I have marked in this turquoise bluish color, if we broke above it, that you would see a pop to the upside. And we did in fact see that move. So I told everyone to look for this level at 426.90, 427, around that range. I told everyone this turquoise level, watch out for it. Then if you see a break above, a retest and a confirmation, which is exactly what we saw, we're going to see a move to at least 429.60. And that is exactly what we've seen, as we did top out at about 430.25. And I did tell everyone to make sure they took profits at this range. And again, very straightforward trade. You guys can see here's your bull flag, here's your technical setup, here's your breakout, and here's your price target. You couldn't ask for a better trade, and we did take advantage of this setup. Now, if you want to get involved in the Discord, all you have to do is hit me up on the email. The email and information is a link down below. DataZero Official 5 is the email, and everyone who did win, or a couple people that did win, did post their winnings from the day. So you guys can see the winnings from the date right here, and we do have winners from today. I'll go ahead and just quickly go through them. And again, this is just a few of the winners from the day. I did post more of the winners as well on my Twitter, so if you are interested in checking those out, you guys can on your free time, but I won't spend the whole video going through the winners on the Discord. But as you guys can see, there is a great advantage at having these trade setups called out for you. So if you want to get involved, go ahead and hit me up. Email link down below. Now, you guys can see that we did get this bullish day that we were talking about here in the market. I told you guys and predicted this yesterday. We have this inverse head and shoulders setup. We want to watch tomorrow for the key level of 429.60. This is going to be the key level that we need to watch if this breaks to the upside. If we can see SPY break to the upside and hold this level as support, confirming it as support, you're going to see this gap get filled. Okay, so we have another possible trade setup here, and I will be talking about this in the Discord, so keep your eyes peeled for this. But again, we have another possible setup right here with this major level. We have a gap fill right above our head, and then we have this major level. This level, if confirmed, you're going to see that move to the upside to about 432. And again, I said I wouldn't be surprised if SPY did come up and fill this gap, and that's exactly what it looks like it's probably going to do. It looks like we're forming a relative bottom here. here, a local bottom. So I wouldn't be surprised if SPY did hold these levels as support. Again, you can see that it tested the macro bear flag, tested this resistance and got a clean bounce off, or tested the support and got a clean bounce off of that. This is the macro bear flag. You guys can see it went all the way down to the macro bear flag, tested it, clean bounce up. You couldn't ask for a better technical play. You guys can see it was very, very clean, straight down and bounced off of it. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if SPY got a nice bounce all the way back to the upside to 430, 438, maybe coming all the way up to fill this gap here at 438. So that is something you're going to be wanting to be aware of. RSI was extremely oversold. Again, I don't think this is over yet. I think the market is still going to crash. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it confused. Stocks cannot move in one direction, and we have been moving down quite fast. You guys can see just recently moving down very, very, very fast. Getting a bounce is very, very natural. We're going to see a bounce on the way down. But guys, overall throughout October, I do think we're going to see down month. Okay, I think this month is going to be a down month, and obviously it's already on track to be a down month. We're almost over with it. But I think not only this month, but October is going to be a down month as well. And actually, I think October is going to be a even more bloody month than September. You guys can see that we are on track to close on a red week. I did predict a red week for the stock. Now we will see if that is still true on Friday after closing. But guys, I do think we could see bullishness here on Friday. I think we're going to be coming back up to fill this gap. We're going to be watching this major level here. If it gets rejected off of, guys, we're going to see a bounce down, all right? It's very, very obvious. This is the key level that we're looking at, all right? This is going to be everything tomorrow. Which way is SPY going to break after retesting this level? I believe it's going to break up. You guys can see that we have enough momentum with the MACD. If you go ahead and look at the 2-hour MACD, you guys can see that that's bullish as well. If you go, we do have a lot of resistance there with the band. So again, it's not a clear-cut answer, but we do have a lot of bullish momentum. RSI isn't extremely overbought. We have a buy signal here on the 1-hour time frame. Green MACD on the 4-hour, the 2-hour, the 1-hour. If we go ahead and pop on the alligator, we can see that we do have bullish momentum that is spread very far apart, letting us know that this has a bullish momentum. We can see we got a 2-hour cross. So I think we have plenty of momentum to get up through this and actually break through this level of 429.60, using it as support. Once we retest it as support, then we could see a bounce to the upside. So that's what I'm looking for SPY. I do think we're going to be playing this move back to the upside, going back to fill this gap at 438. Are we going to fill it tomorrow? I don't know, but I do think we're probably going to fill the gap at 431 tomorrow. We have a gap here at 431 and 438. Again, I think we're probably going to fill the gap tomorrow at 431. It's not 100% sure because we must break above this critical support and resistance, confirm it as support. If not, you're going to see a strong rejection back to the downside. But I think we're going to be able to see that move and confirm it to the upside. But guys, this is everything I'm looking at for SPY. We can go ahead and check out the NASDAQ real quick. NASDAQ is on the downside of the bear flag, you guys can see, but it's very, very possible that NASDAQ gets a bounce back up to the upside. This is a very, very critical support and resistance zone. So we want to see if NASDAQ can break back above it. We still have bearish MACD on the monthly or on the daily time frame. So not sure 100% if it's going to reject from here. If it does reject from here, it's going to be ugly. It looks like the downside has a lot of momentum, so most likely you'll probably reject from here. You are getting a curl in the MACD, but you're not having a cross on the 4-hour. It's not as bullish as SPY. If SPY does manage to move up and the market does manage to move up, maybe it can pull NASDAQ up, but NASDAQ is a little bit more weighted. Obviously, it's in tech, but it's a little bit more weighted with a lot more risk, so we could see downside for NASDAQ. I do think we're going to see a little bit of upside, maybe coming up to this $13,000 level before getting a rejection back to the downside, possibly even coming up to $13,400 to fill this gap. Now, let's go ahead and show you the US dollar real quick, just show you that it is pulling back. So this is going to help the market alleviate some of that bearish pressure that you are seeing. And then, of course, we can see that the VIX is pulling back as well. Again, this will alleviate some of that bearish pressure as well. When the VIX goes up, SPY goes down. When the dollar goes up, SPY goes down. You guys can see that Bitcoin had a nice little pop here during the day, had a nice little move to the upside. Momentum is looking decent for this move to continue to the upside, kind of forming a little bit of a pennant shape right here, as you guys can see. So I do think we could see a pop to the upside on Bitcoin. Again, I am dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. I do think Bitcoin is actually going to decouple from the market. It might not be right now, but again, I do think it is going to decouple from the market for a couple reasons. I think it's going to be a flight to safety, okay? Believe it or not, I think it's going to be a flight to safety. We've seen this happen during the banking crisis. When the banking crisis started to kick off, we've seen people start to move into Bitcoin. I believe once people realize what Bitcoin is, they're going to realize that it is way better than the US dollar. Everybody's going to want it, and the problem is there's only 21 million coins, so there's going to be a supply shock, and if we see something like an ETF get approved or anything like that, this thing's going to fly. We did have some news with Coinbase getting approved with a futures trading, so they're going to be able to do futures trading on Coinbase. So this was bullish news for the crypto market. And again, Coinbase International launches perpetual futures trading for retail customers. We got a nice little pop from that. And again, also the technicals are showing that Bitcoin was holding this major sloping support and then seeing a beautiful bounce to the upside. If we see Bitcoin take off and break over 31,000, we're going to see altcoins take off, and I do believe we will see another Bitcoin bull run around 2024. If you go ahead and look at the macro, you can see that we have green monthly MACD breaking out of a falling wedge, and we also have buy signals on the weekly time frame. And again, these are all correlations of a massive bull market coming for Bitcoin, and I do believe that's going to happen around 2024. And if you have never participated in a Bitcoin bull market, I'm telling you, it is crazy. If we go ahead and look at the crypto fear and greed, you guys will see that it is leaning towards the fear side. It is leaning towards the fear side. So again, it would be a decent time to be loading up. You buy while people are fearful and sell while people are greedy. And if you look at the market fear and greed, you guys will see that the market fear and greed is indeed in fear right now. So again, buy when people are fearful and sell when others are greedy. Now, that is what I'm looking at for the overall market. Let's go ahead and hop into the meme stocks and show you guys what's going on for the meme stocks. Let's go over our data sets. And then show you guys what is going on as far as the technicals. So GameStop, short interest is increasing 20.69%. This is going to be Ortex numbers. Utilization is 84.84. Cost to borrow is 3.57. Shares on loan 73 million and 24 days to cover 24.14. That is impressive stats. Short interest is increasing for AMC 11. Yes, it is increasing based off the Ortex numbers, 11.04%. Utilization is 56.29%. Cost to borrow is 3.93%. Shares on loans, 26.36 million. Days to cover, 1.86. Now, again, anything over 8 to 10% short interest is credible for a short squeeze. You can see that Fintel is reporting 14.04%. And again, this is just Ortex and Fintel numbers. I do believe the numbers are probably much higher. I do believe there is naked shorting, and I do believe we can tell that based off of the amount of FTDs. If we go ahead and look at the FTD data, you guys can see that we do have T plus 35 closeout dates for the month of September and into the month of August, all the way to August the 3rd. Now, that's what we're looking at for data sets for AMC. If we go ahead and check out the max pain for AMC, max pain right now is at $7.50. If we go ahead and look at max pain for SPY, you guys can see that it is at $426 right now. Let's go ahead and show you guys AMC's cost to borrow based off of Chart Exchange, and it is 2.12%. And this is the data set for AMC stock. Let's go ahead and see if we have anything coming out tomorrow on Friday. Yes, we have core price index month over month, personal income spending month over month, and personal spending month over month. This is going to be coming out on 8:30. All pieces of data. This can affect the market, so we will see what happens with this. If you do see a bearish move around 8:30, that's because these numbers came out bad. If you see a bullish move, that is because these numbers came out good. But these are a 3-star impact, so it is impactful data that you want to keep your eye on. Now, let's go ahead and hop into the meme stock, show you guys what's going on for the meme stocks, AMC and GME. quickly going over the macro for GME, guys, it's the same thing that I always talk about. Falling wedge. Again, this is going to be for the people that are new, because I do have many new subscribers. We're getting new subscribers every day. This is a falling wedge. That is a bullish continuation pattern. Okay, so it's a bullish continuation pattern. If we go ahead and type in falling wedge on the imageries right here, you guys can see that it's a bullish continuation. You have a push to the upside, you have a falling wedge, and another push to the upside. Go ahead and look at what's going on for GME here on the large time frame. Push to the upside, falling wedge, push to the upside. Now, also, we are starting to get a curl to the upside on the monthly MACD. And again, this is all macro, larger time frame stuff. Macro does play out. When in doubt, zoom out. You guys can see that we have a macro triple bottom as well. Bottom number 1, bottom number 2, and bottom number 3. If you go ahead and type in triple bottom on the imageries, you guys will see that it is a bullish pattern. And then GameStop does have a gap fill here at $40 and a gap fill at $70. Again, gaps do get filled, so I do think GameStop will be returning to these levels. You can see that the weekly MACD is starting to curl as well. All of these are very bullish indicators. And as far as news for GameStop, the CEO, Ryan Cohen, got placed as the CEO. Ryan Cohen did get placed as the CEO. If we look at GameStop news, you guys will see that Ryan Cohen did get placed as the CEO, and he'll be doing it without pay, guys. He'll be doing it without pay. So this is bullish, guys. This is bullish, and that just happened today. So that's all the information for GameStop on the macro. Let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on the smaller time frames and what we do expect. So smaller time frames, we are back inside of this wedge. We are marked in white. There's 3 wedges here, okay? So we already broke out of this yellow wedge. We're mostly focused on this white one and the turquoise one. The turquoise one is the macro wedge. The white one is a much smaller wedge. We are trying to break out of it. We got this pop to the upside based off of the news on GameStop, a beautiful rally to the upside. Unfortunately, it created a couple gaps to the downside, so we did need to fill those gaps before coming back to the upside. So again, unfortunately, we did see those gaps to the downside, so we needed to fill those before going back up. Now, if you guys can see, we did find a base and we are moving back up. We formed this bear flag during the day and did get a push down from that bear flag. We are seeing MACD start to curl to the upside. I do think we have a bullish base at the $16.50 level. I wouldn't be surprised though if the market opened and we did retest that $16.50, $16.38 region. Okay, we have a major cluster of support right here. You guys can see that all the lines intersect right here, the white line, the turquoise line, the yellow line. There's a major cluster of support right there, so I don't think we'll be breaking lower than $16.38, but I wouldn't be surprised if we did see a retest of that. Now, if we can manage to see a break to the upside coming above $17.25, you could see a bullish move to the upside for GME. It does have a gap fill here at $18, which will get filled. Again, gaps get filled. We have multiple gap fills to the upside for GME. These gaps will get filled. As far as the short term is concerned, I do think we could see GME actually hold these levels and make a bullish move to the upside on Friday, but we're going to be wanting to watch because they are going to want to try to push this thing down and keep those call options out of the money. So we're going to be watching that. Again, Friday is normally when they do try to keep the stocks around a certain level. AMC is going to be $8. Again, it's going to be max pain. This is the manipulation of the market, and this is why I'm often an advocate of crypto. The market is highly manipulated. It doesn't even matter what stock it is. They're all manipulated. SPY is going to be trying to be around 426. This is where market makers make the most money off of open interest. Now, we can see that GameStop does have this bullish candle here on the 4-hour time frame, getting a base, and I do think we're going to be able to hold this level, moving back to the upside towards $17.25. If we can use the $17.25 level as support, you're going to see a nice run to at least $18.15. So that's what I'm looking at for GameStop stock on the short and long term. Now, let's go ahead and cover AMC. We already covered the data sets. Let's talk about everything else. So AMC, crazy day today for AMC. Moves to the upside, moves to the downside, falling wedges, pennants, everything, guys. We got multiple patterns. The chart looks crazy, I know, but I need all these things to be able to determine what's going on. So we have multiple things going on. First is a falling wedge. So I can show you guys here on TradingView. falling wedge right here. We broke to the upside of it, retested it, and we are now in our uptrend. Bullish. I showed you guys this on yesterday's video. We have this falling wedge. I drew this like this. I told you if we retested it, we'd see a move to the upside. Look at what we are seeing, and it is very, very similar to what I drew on yesterday's chart. So again, this is a bullish move. I do think AMC is going to actually be able to hold this and start pushing to the upside. We have this trend line here. If we do hold this trend line, you're going to be able to see this move continue. Obviously, if we hold the trend line, you're going to see the move continue, but I do think we will be able to hold that trend line. We're going to be watching $7.90. This is going to be major resistance at that level. If we can get above $7.90, we can see that pop to about $8.05, maybe even $8.20. Now, let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on as well with this pennant. We have a possible chance of this pennant being a break to the upside, and if it is, we're going to be pushing to about $8.45. $8.45 is the major level, guys. Every time we got up there, we got rejected. Each and every time. If we can get above $8.45, that will be very bullish, guys. We're looking for that break above $8.45, confirming it as support, and then we could see that move towards the gap fill at $11 and $13. The gap fill is in this area here, and we could see that filled if we can break above $8.45, confirming it as support. Again, this is going to be a major breakout target. We kind of have a bull flag. You guys can see that you have your bullish consolidation here, you have your slight pull here, but again, this is a major consolidation level right here, and if we break above, you're going to see a pop to the upside. This is going to give us a nice rounded bottom for an easy move to the upside. Again, 845 is the level that we are most concerned with, but we have to take one step at a time, worried about getting 845. How do we get to 845? With us breaking above, filling this gap at $7.90 and getting above the crucial level of $8, using that as support. Now, I don't have any technical patterns here as of right now. We are currently just breaking out of that falling wedge. I don't have any other technical patterns than that, but we do have indicators of the super trend with a buy signal on the hourly time frame that is bullish. If we go ahead and look at the alligator, you guys will see that it's curling to the upside extremely. If you go ahead and look on the hourly time frame, it is spread far apart with a bullish cross. All of these things are saying that we do have bullish momentum to continue to the upside, as well as the breakout of the falling wedge. So again, we have this trend line as well. So all of these things are looking bullish for a continuation up on Friday, but again, you have to be careful because they're gonna want to try to keep AMC around the max pain. If we go ahead and look at AMC's max pain right now, we'll go ahead and show you guys AMC's max pain as of right now. AMC's max pain as of right now is $8, so they're gonna try to push it towards that level. Again, we can see this move to $8. I think we are going to close around $8. I would like to see a move higher than that to $8.45, breaking out of this falling wedge and this pennant, but they are going to try to keep it down. So we have to battle, we have to keep our wits, and we have to keep on going. We have 2.7 million short shares, so it's a lot less than they had before. Decent gamma ramp at $8 if we can maintain $8 after closing on Friday. So guys, this is pretty much everything I have for you. Again, critical levels of support and resistance. So our levels of support are $7.70, $7.50, and $7.39. Tomorrow, I do think we'll probably see something. It's very similar. We'll probably see a trend up in pre-market. I'll give you guys a little bit of prediction. So we'll do this trend up pre-market, drop down, and hopefully we can get back to the upside, closing around $8. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at tomorrow. If we can get above $8 and maintain it, we could see a bullish push, but I think we'll probably close around that level, in my personal opinion. So this is what we're looking at for AMC. Here's just a little bit of prediction for you. I think we'll trend up pre-market, dump down in the morning as normal, maybe possibly tomorrow see a pop to the upside in the market, filling this gap in the morning and then dumping to the downside. So maybe something like this. but this is what I'm looking at for AMC. We'll probably be retesting $7.78 and $7.70. But guys, that's pretty much everything I have for you. If you found this video informative, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe for more content like this, and if you want to join the Discord, all you got to do is hit me up on the information down below. It's DataZero Official 5 is the Gmail. Hit me up and just say, hey, I want to join the Discord. I will send you the payment information. Payment is made via PayPal or Cash App. It's a one-time fee of $50. Get in before the price goes up because the people are making a ton of money. The Discord pays for itself, so get in while it's still cheap. It was free, so again, price keeps going up. Get in while it is still cheap, only $50. And guys, if you want to support me, all you got to do is press like and drop a comment. You don't have to buy the Discord. You don't have to do super chats. You don't have to do anything like that. I truly appreciate all that stuff because that's how I got all of this new equipment, so we all benefit from that. But guys, you don't have to do that. Also, I do have a membership that you can join. The membership is $2.99 a month. You can cancel anytime. This helps out because YouTube ad revenue is not a lot. So if you want to join that, press the join button next to the subscribe button, and you do want to put the bell notification on the subscribe button. Why? Because these updates are time sensitive, and the quicker you get this information, the better. Now, if you want to get these keys and join the DataZero family and get with this movement, go ahead and press subscribe. That's all you got to do, and you will start learning about technical analysis, day trading, how to read the charts, passive income, and much, much more getting these keys. As always, y'all, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. Alright guys, that was the video. If you found it informative, go ahead and drop a like. Press subscribe for more content like this. And remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more DataZero updates. On the Twitter is obviously free. Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite. That is a one-time payment for $50. Go ahead and hit me up on the email. It's linked down in the description and in the comment section. DataZero Official 5. Hit me up. You can also hit me up on Twitter or Instagram as well. Just message me and say, hey, I want to know about the Discord. I will get back to you with payment information. Once you make payment, I'll send you the link. It's as easy as that. But please message me before you send payment because I need somewhere to send the link. And with that being said, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you, especially if you watch to the end to see this message. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.